In life, you either upward spiral or you downward spiral. There is no stagnation. You don't stand still. I like to think of it as you are a ball on the side of a hill, and you either physically roll yourself forward up the hill and put effort into it, or you just roll back down. You let gravity take you back down to the bottom of the hill. No matter what progress you've done, if you've gotten halfway up the hill and then you just think, yeah, I'm there now, you're just going to roll straight back down. So life is a constant process of always trying to roll uphill. And when you reach a peak, you see a peak even higher. That's just how it is. And it's an uncomfortable thought, thinking that there's no, there's no point where you go, I've made it. You will think, when does this end? How long do I put this hard work in for? There's no end. So it's got to be something that you've got to be willing to do. You've got to be willing to go for it, and you know it's never going to end. You may have a made it moment. You may think, I've achieved the goals, and that feels great, but that doesn't last long. And you're going to wake up one day and you're going to think, right, what's next? However, the movement towards goals is the truest positive emotion. We prioritize things in life, where we look, what we do, and we set little tiny micro goals. You don't even realize it's a goal, but for example, you're on your way back from work and you're thinking about what you want to have for dinner tonight. Now, the preparation of thinking about what you want for dinner may make you feel good. You may think, oh, I fancy a nice pasta or burger or whatever. And the process of working towards achieving that goal is like maybe going to the shop, buying something nice, thinking, yeah, that'll be good. These little positive emotions when you see that nice thing on the shelf that you fancy cooking, that's the movement towards the goal of eating. And when we have blockages, you will notice that it annoys you. That's why we get hangry. Ever noticed how when you are trying to cook dinner and you're really hungry and someone asks you to go and, I don't know, take the bins out or hang the washing up, you snap back and you say, no, I'm trying to cook my food. That's because it's blocked us from moving towards a goal. So there is negative emotion given to us when we don't move towards a goal, and there is positive emotion given to us when we do. So goal setting is very important. You need to believe that you can achieve the goals, and you need to set the goals in the first place. If you want to experience positive emotion in life, you should always make sure that you're moving towards something important.